thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to talk to you.
Awesome.
What do you think is going to be the next, if you had to predict, like what is going to come next out of AI?
Ooh. Well, I know people are using it for, people are trying to do financial modeling or understand what financial markets might do. People are trying to take advantage of it for biology, for chemistry, for the sciences. So I think science is going to be a big thing, because if we can have it perform research for us, it can just solve big problems that we have, and can identify new types of technology or ways that we can use technology more innovatively.
What about in and of itself? Like LLMs came out of nowhere, at least for most of us. We weren't expecting that. So what would be another way it might orchestrate itself that would be transformative?
Today people are excited about agentic systems. So a system that can figure out the tasks it needs to do and then execute those different tasks.
That is like incremental though. I mean, it's revolutionary, but it's incremental to that LLM, isn't it?
It is incremental yet also revolutionary, like you said, because it's so different than, let's say, getting a single response back. Now you can actually execute multiple functions, multiple things that are occurring, and then different LLMs can have different QA systems that are validating the information. So that's another thing that people are working on, is trying to validate the outputs. And robotics is also massive, because we have computer vision, so we can identify objects. We have speech to text, and we have text to speech, at least for a long time, although they're just getting better with AI. And so we have robotics, and we have depth sensors, depth cameras that can actually look at depth and understand the layout of a room. So at home, I built this thing called Mobile Aloha. That stands for Release is open source. And it's a robot that uses depth cameras, and you can train it. So you'll train it to, say, clean a table. You have to train it 50 times,
right?
And you're using these two arms, and you're cleaning a table, and now it's using the cameras to understand what it's doing. So if you lift this water bottle and move it somewhere because it was in the way, and then next time you have to lift something else, put it somewhere else, well, now it understands. It's not just replaying. It's not recording and replaying. It's actually understanding, oh, I had to move an object that was on this other object based off the depth sensing. So making that easier to use and something that we can have in our homes. So I think that's super exciting. Making sure it doesn't kill us in our sleep, also an interesting challenge.
Yeah. Would you ever have one in your home?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, it's pretty janky. No, so it's on a base that can move around. So it's kind of like what you'd see in maybe in a warehouse. So it has wheels and it can move around my home, and it has 4 arms. It's based off this Mobile Aloha project, and I've been modifying it. I don't want to physically move the arms. I'm trying to use the Apple Vision Pro so that it just sees my joints, but I'm moving my hands around to train it.
Do you sleep on a platform now, or is it?
I close my door. I
Can't open the door.
close my door at night.